This app has got me delirious. This app has got me feeling like I need a fucking exorcist. See what you're talking about. Track. This game got you run the whole feel like you check what the signs do. Some things I believe, some things might be this in that eye. Yo, the drama. That's what you bring me for. Let's talk about it. Got a man in the middle. Let's make
What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? Hope the intro got through. On the live show, it's a little different. Hopefully you can hear me too. We just hanging out tonight, guys. Waiting for a little bit more of you to get back in here. Hey, Gray Wolf. Hey, Common. So, little update on the arm here. I can move my elbow this way and this way a little bit, but my wrist is still all screwed up. It still hurts my elbow to stretch it out all the way. Right in here is real sore. It's hard to breathe a little bit, but it's getting there. We healing quick, guys. Gonna be giving you guys some updates, some things that's been going on. Other than me just sitting around and healing. First of all, we're gonna be putting this right here on one of my favorite hats, guys. Common says, how's your chest? Yeah, it still hurts to breathe. Like I said in the live show last night, I've been in tournaments, mixed martial arts tournaments, karate tournaments, stuff like that, and I've been kicked in the ribs and have my ribs broken and stuff like that. So that's what it felt like. It just felt like I got kicked in the ribs real hard and got them bruised. It's hard, when you breathe in and out, it just kind of hurts a little. But I don't know what that was I dropped. But anyways, I made this little logo right here that I'm going to put on one of my favorite hats, guys. This hat that I got on, for a lot of my new viewers, this hat here is special to me. I'm from Chicago. I was born there. And I've had this hat, I've had this hat forever. It's a really, really old hat. It has gone through everything, guys. I mean, this hat in it on the upper side, all the black on this hat, it still looks brand new. All this where it says Chicago brand new on the inside is a little different. I've had this thing in mud, everything else through the years, and it's just stained up. So, but I washed it today, and we're going to be putting this logo on it here. And I just figured, what the heck, let's hang out, and I'll show you guys how I do that. I got a video right now uploading, being converted over right now, guys, of me, because I bet some of you are trying to figure out what this is here. This is the vest that I wear all the time. Hey, Bonnie. The vest that I wear when it gets a little cool. I put that on the back so people would see how to get to my channel. Stuff like that, what my channel's all about. and that video is exporting right now, and it will be uploaded um, in the morning sometime. Um, but yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put this on my hat, and we're gonna try to cover up some of these stains here, because, like I said, this hat, it's kind of still new, you know, and I want to get it even better, make it even better. And then, after that, when it starts getting a little later and the activity starts to kick up in the basement here again, guys, we're going to be, I hit my arm. We're going to be getting out the Necrophonic app. We'll get some of the dolls out, put them on this table here behind me, and we'll break out the spirit box and do some more speaking to the spirits there. We're gonna be going rando nodding tomorrow. Hey Colleen, I seen you just made it. A few people been in and out of here. People just scrolling through here, finding my channel, figuring out what it's all about. But I know I love this broken hat, Gray Wolf. Like I said, it's my favorite hat. I've had it for a long time. But I was just waiting for a little bit here, see how many people show up. Hey Socks, what's going on? Wait for a little bit of people to get in here before we start stamping our hat here. But like I said, I'm going to be doing these little mini vids episodes, and I want to be posting them out 2 or 3 times well, not 2 or 3 times a day, but I'm gonna try to push out a mini vid at least once a day, guys, and see how that goes. And so, like I said, I got one uploading now. It's just a really small mini vid. Tomorrow we're gonna go rando nodding, and that's gonna be a regular long video, about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on what kind of luck we have when we go rando nodding. Not, yeah, I understand, guys, that you don't like boring content, so when I go to these busts, you get busts, you get busts sometimes, and that's how it goes. But content's, I got to put some kind of content on there. So, those, I don't do 3 intents because of just, to do 3 intents. I do a lot of intents, and I choose 3 because usually they're anywhere between 30 minutes or so on a pinpoint. And by the time I get those three pins in there, I got a good, nice video for you guys. So I have to choose out of like 20 different pins and 20 different clips, of me going all day long and putting that on there. And I choose the best footage that I can for you. But if I do find something, I usually put it right there at the very end, you guys, because usually I will, if I go all day long and I find something, soon as I find something, I'll just stop because I felt like that's good enough. I don't want to see if I can find any more. I'll wait till the next day or whatever. But sometimes I'll go all day and not find nothing, guys. And that happens. And that's what I'm talking about for some of you guys that are wanting to go out and play the app. You guys can do that and not feel like nothing's happening or you're not having any luck, because it does take a long time, guys. It takes a long time to find something. And when you do find something, it might it might just be kind of coincidence, guys. That's what we're still trying to figure out, how are these objects in the places that they are? And that is what has got me right now. My mind is just going 1,000 miles a minute, because the last Randonautica adventure we did has got me thinking. It keeps taking me out to that park, out into those woods, and it doesn't do that during the day. This is what I have noticed, guys. I will go during the day, and it won't take me nowhere near that park. At nighttime, it will take me to that park as soon as it gets dark. Um, and it's got me thinking about that. Why? Why is it only taking me to that park at nighttime? If anybody has a clue, just comment, because right now I'm like, hey bud, what's going on? I see he just made it. But yeah, it's got me wondering, why it keeps taking me to this park at nighttime and nighttime only. And another thing that I've noticed, that it does not take me to the cemeteries around town during the day either. It only takes me at nighttime. That's kind of spooky too in itself. But I see other people playing, and I see them getting sent to graveyards during the day. So I don't understand why it would be different for me. It's just one of those mysteries about Randonautica, guys. Another mystery is that's got me wondering about that night, guys, is that owl. It was going off. And man, it had me spooked. It had me spooked because I was hearing stuff in the woods, and I'm still trying to. So, all right, this is what I'm going to do for you guys on my next Randonautica adventure, even if it's at nighttime. Even if it's at nighttime, if I get hurt in any kind of way at nighttime, if I go into these woods and I get hurt in any kind of way, just hit the like button, because that's all you're going to be able to do. But I'm going to go out and I'm going to try on my next Randonautica adventure. If it takes me out to those woods again, or any kind of woods, I'm going to get out of the car and I'm going to look at the pinpoint, and I'm going to, if it sends me into those woods, I'm going to go into those woods and go to that pinpoint, no matter how scared I get, guys. I'm trying to get over that. What's up, Jonah? I just seen you just showed up. But he asked, I think they send you at night so they have better control over who finds the trinkets. Also, they hide from you better. That is a very good comment there, Jonah. It is easier to hide at nighttime from the flashlights or anything. I mean, those flashlights, that 3700 lume, even the batteries are full. It goes up, I forgot how many yards out into the wood, or out into the just open area, before it can't be seen anymore. It just stops, right? So, I mean, if your light only shines like 15, 20 yards, and they're 50 yards up in the woods, they're really not that far away from you. They can see your light, they can hear you. They still have time and enough space between you to move away from you where you can't find them. Um, and yeah, it's just a lot easier to hide. Hey, Liz, I just seen you showed up. Uh, and that's the thing, man. That is another mystery, another mystery for Randonautica. Um, Common says, uh, everybody says that Randonautica changes at nighttime, just like they say um, Alexa and everything else changes at nighttime. You know, um, they say if you talk to Alexa at a certain time at night, she changes her attitude and things like that. And like Siri, she'll change her attitude. Um, don't know if that's true or not. Can tell you this: if you ask Siri to open her third eye, or not Siri, Alexa, ask Alexa to open her third eye. Liz was wondering if we have Randonautica here in New Zealand, where we'll find out later. Liz, it depends on what kind of phone you have. It's an app, girl. Download the app, and I wouldn't recommend downloading it at home. Go to a parking lot, download it, um, and read it. You know, go through the prompts, read it, set your profile up for Randonautica, and then do your adventures. And then when you're done, um, just go ahead and delete it off your phone. You will still have it in your apps through the app store. So you can always go to your app store, go to your apps, and then reinstall it when you get ready to play again afterwards. But I would not recommend downloading it at home. Now, I have a lot of subscribers from New Zealand. Um, I don't know, Liz, if you have ever heard of Randonautica NZ. He's from he's from New Zealand, and he does Randonautica videos around New Zealand. You might want to hit him up and check him out. He was one of my first 300 subscribers, and I hit him up all the time, and I watch his videos, see how he's doing over there in New Zealand. We have a bunch of viewers from New Zealand, Liz. So yeah, try it, girl. Go out, like I said, download the app and go out one night with some friends. I wouldn't recommend doing it alone. Definitely, if you want to, I tell you what, if you don't want to go alone and you don't have anybody to go with, Liz, there in New Zealand, I would get Randonautica NZ up, and maybe you two can meet up somewheres and you could go with him, and he could give you the ropes. I might do that here in a little bit after the show, and get you all set up there, girl. Like I said, I would not go alone. Uh, I don't know how your country is or what it's like there. I know by the videos it seems like a very, very good place. I don't see why you would have any problems there, but definitely don't go alone. Um, on the other hand, um, there's just, like I said, that park has just got me thinking, so tomorrow I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna hit a couple of pinpoints up, and then I'm gonna go out there to that spot. The last spot that we went to, I have it saved into um the app, or actually my maps, as one of my Randonautica places. And when we get there tomorrow, hopefully I can get there before it gets dark, because I don't want to be in it. I'm gonna say it. I don't want to be in those woods at nighttime. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not scared of a whole lot of things, but man, that night it was spooky. It might change the next time I'm out there. I'm might be out there, and it might be a whole lot of a different vibe the next time I go. Who knows? Um, yeah. If anybody out there has any kind of Randonautica stories for me that is watching, hey Denise, um, go ahead and send me your stories. I've tried to get everybody to go to the website and hit the blog up and tell me in the blog, and you know, tell me from there. But if you guys can't get to the blog, or for some reason, just go ahead and just comment or send me an email me your story, guys, and I'll put it on my show. Um, Denise says, ask Randonautica why it keeps sending you there at the park. Um, I don't know. Does Randonautica work like that? Can you ask Randonautica a question and it'll tell you? Or does it just work on an intent? Um, we could try it. I know ever since the other night, I don't remember who made the comment, but somebody made the comment that um, somebody made the comment. I was trying to figure out who it was. Somebody made the comment, try using the app to stop or to fight crime. Try using Randonautica to fight crime. So guess what, guys? I am bringing. We're gonna turn this into an episode for you guys, but I turned my superhero Guardian Omega into a real life person. I have a superhero outfit that I'm going to be putting on for you for you guys, and we're going to go do Randonautica in Guardian Omega's outfit as a superhero, and we're going to see what Randonautica will do for us in that show. Somebody keeps telling me to do it. They keep sending me an email and saying that I need to bring my character to life and see what happens while I play Randonautica. I don't know. It'll be a new thing. Um, it'll be a whole new genre of Randonautica, guys. That's all I want to be able to say. I'm gonna I'll tell you what, for 500 likes, I will dress up as a superhero, and I will go out and play Randonautica. I will dress up as Guardian Omega, and I will go out and play Randonautica and try to fight some crime. Maybe we will get the other arm beat up and mess it all up. Maybe we can get hurt on the other side. But let's go ahead and Socks wants to know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some coffee, but it's a Monster. It's a Monster Mean Bean. No, I'm not getting paid any kind of advertising or any kind of promotions or anything like that from Monster. Wish I was. Things would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? But I don't get paid. But that's my caffeine, guys. The rest of the day, I drink water and a little bit of Sprite during my meals. But I try to eat and drink healthy. Um, Gray Wolf said, "Everyone come up with great intents for that superhero video, guys. Maybe I better wear a helmet. Um, I could probably wear a helmet. I don't know. Maybe if somebody find me some sort of cool motorcycle helmet that looks really, really cool, uh, maybe I could use that somehow as a superhero mask." Denise says that's so cool. It's not going to be one of those super tight spandex suits. Not one of those. I can't. I can't do that. I'm too big of a boy. Just too big of a boy to fit in one of those super tight, stretchy, one piece onesies. Just too big of a boy to fit into a onesie. But let's go ahead and stamp my hat, guys. While we're waiting on, while we're sitting here waiting on the activity here in the basement to pick up a little bit, guys. Also, keep your eyes out in the background for shadows and other things moving around. Yeah, Common. That should be the very first intent we should do is to find a supervillain, huh? I mean, that's what a superhero does. Fight crime and fight superheroes and or not superheroes, but fight supervillains. Hey, Valerie, what's up? How you doing? So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this right here on my hat. So let me tell you guys a little bit about this. This is what my little mini clips are gonna be all about. Is uh, um, my little mini clips are going to be about making t-shirts, making other products for you guys, putting them on the website. The little mini clips are going to be for the website for people to go there and check things out. Um, yes, my house was haunted before we moved here. It was very haunted before we moved here. Their socks, but in our oh, you missed all kinds of stuff, Valerie. You you missed the strip show. You missed the see the pose I got back there. I was swinging around those pose. Yeah, you missed all kinds of stuff. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. But all right, so what we did was I got some of this. I had some leftover material here, some vinyl, and No socks. Nobody had died here that I know of. That I know of. You know what? I'm gonna wait for this and for a minute. Maybe we will. If y'all want to see me put this on my hat, I see you, Valerie. If y'all want to see me put this hat on my hat here in a minute, we will. But I'm gonna tell you a theory that I have. Um, I was looking at my front door security camera, guys, and I noticed something. There was a street light. Most people say street light. Some people say street lamp. Some people say street torch. But the light outside on the corner, my house sits on the corner of the street. And all right, that back corner back there is the corner to the street. So there's a light right there, a street lamp, street light. I was noticing last night that light would flicker. Not only did it flicker, but it would grow. The energy that was pulsating from this light was growing. It would get big and then it would get smaller and then it'd get big again and then it would do it in a way as if it was, I could tell you like this, it didn't seem natural. It seemed almost as if the energy that was coming from this light was alive. And that's the light that's on the pole out there on the corner. And I've also noticed that in that corner is where we have all the activity. So when that light pulses, when that light out there on the street lamp starts to get brighter and brighter, is that opening some sort of portal or putting off some sort of energy that is opening a small gateway for spirits and other things to come through my basement? It's a theory that I had last night looking at my security camera because it looked really, really strange. And the orbs come from that there corner. But if there's any lights back there, there's not anything on except for that. Now I got over there on that's right there. That is my batteries to my digital camera. Yeah, that could be another thing, Gray Wolf, is the spirits could be draining the energy from that street light. So instead of it being bright, it's actually getting dimmer. And maybe I'm viewing it a different way. Maybe I'm reversing and seeing it getting brighter, but in actually on the camera, it might be dimming itself from the spirits draining the energy from that lamp, that light pole. That's a good thought right there, too. Um, Common says he don't know if portals are real, supposed to have portals, but we really don't know the answer to that question. Now, portals can be viewed in very, very, very many different ways when it comes to science. They have proven portals. They just can't figure out how to make it happen. By the math of quantum physics and everything else, we know that portals exist. We just have to figure out how to come up with enough energy and harness that energy, which I'm sure the government has already done that and knows exactly how to open a portal because when you look at some UFOs, you can tell if that UFO is made by human hands or made by extraterrestrials. So if you see a man-made UFO like the TR-3B and it's flying overhead and it disappears and ends up in another part of the sky, that's what it's actually doing. Is it is going into a portal and coming out into a different part of the sky, and they could be testing that, but there's eyewitnesses all the time that see that, and the TR-3B is supposed to be man-made, not by extraterrestrials, but it's supposed to be made by the governments or the elites or whoever made it. Portals, they Cherokee believe in the portal, portals being all over the land, certain parts of the land, ley lines. They open up. They are to believe that they hold enough energy to open up portals. And the Cherokee know where not only the Cherokee but other cultures around the world talk about ley lines and where these portals could be on the land and things like that. It's bright in here because we were going to. I was bored tonight, Valerie, and I was going to put this on my old crusty old hat here that had been cleaned earlier just for this. Jonah said Skinwalker Ranch. Know a lot about Skinwalker Ranch, guys. I would love to go out there, but they won't let nobody go out there now. There's a new owner. It used to be owned by Bigelow, and a new owner owns it now, and now they closed it down to public and other people to come in there to visit. Now all they're doing is scientific research, and they are putting this on the History Channel, guys. It's called The Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch. But just because the new owner bought this, they don't allow anyone to just come out there and make any kind of video out there anymore because of the activity that is going on there, guys. The insurance their insurance wouldn't cover somebody coming on their land and getting hurt in any kind of way. I'll tell you that. But they're showing and they're hoping to prove what is on Skinwalker Ranch to be real, and they're trying to get it out there for everybody. So I love watching that show. I knew a lot about Skinwalker Ranch before the show. The Secrets of, excuse me, did not mean to do that, guys. Just creeped up on me, lost my breath. But I knew about Skinwalker Ranch 20, 30 years ago when Bigelow had it. And very, scary place, and I would love to be there. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and what we're doing is the reason. Oh, yeah. See, that's how my mind works, guys. I'm running 1,000 miles a minute. My mind is all the time. Um, and I was talking about why the lights were so bright in here. But you know what? I will. This is what I'll do. Like I said, we have a mini clip that is uploading now, and tomorrow I will make a mini clip of me putting this on my hat. And tonight we will go ahead and squirrels. Ah, um, I'll turn this off here. Let it cool down. We'll shut this off. Um, and and I don't know. Maybe we can um, sit here and get ready to ask. Um, First of all, what I need to do is get my energy right. If we're going to bring in um, some spirits into our, what you would call it, in this session, into this area, into my basement, um, I need to get my energy right. I need to get to a point to where we can bring in good spirits and good energy in here and not bad ones. Um, because guys, when you are playing around with the spirit world, um, you are really just pretty much letting anything in really to come through. You can be sitting there and you would think you're talking to one spirit and it could be a demon, guys. Just a demon posing as somebody that you know. And now I just seen something just kind of go right over my shoulder there, right here, guys. Um, but when yeah, like I said, you could easily let some bad spirits come in when you do these sessions. And that's one thing that we have to be leery about, guys. And that's one reason why I don't open up the gin bottle there. I don't want to break it open and release anything into this house. Just by having it could cause a lot of things go on, but if you break it open, it could get really bad. It could get really bad, and I don't want to do that. Then he said, "Oh, I'm not going to put two mirrors together." You know, when I was a kid, I remember my grandmother. She used to have um, these three-way mirrors. One would be facing you, and then you could turn the other two, and you could point them at you, and you could see three versions of yourself. But then you could move them a little bit closer together, and then you could see an infinite number of yourselves. And man, I did that. I remember doing that in her bathroom with the lights off. and a flashlight and looking into those mirrors. And I tell you what, it was creepy. It was. This was when I was a really, really young. I was probably 9, 10 years old when I did this. And the memory I have of that was very vague, but I do remember seeing something in those mirrors, but I can't remember. I can't tell you what it looked like or what it was. I do remember being terrified because I remember thinking it's not supposed to be there. And then I started researching about mirrors and gateways and portals and what you don't need to do with mirrors. Like for instance, have you any of you guys have tried to do the mirror challenge where you sit there in front of a mirror in the dark and stare at yourself for 15 minutes? Your face will start to change and morph and turn into something that you can't recognize, and sometimes you'll even see that face speak back to you and you will hear the voice that comes from that. It's very, very creepy, guys. A lot of those mirror challenges are really creepy, those paranormal challenges. um but yeah, um I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to do a quick prayer, guys, to get this ball rolling. Look at that mad hair, man. I'm getting my hair cut. I want to grow it back out, guys. I used to have my hair really, really long, and I miss it. When I have my hair long, you can really see the Japanese and the Cherokee in me a lot more when I have my long hair. And I want to get back to my heritage of having my long hair. So, but yeah, I was doing a prayer before I got distracted by my nappy hair, guys. My nappy head. So let's do a quick prayer right now for protection and ask for positive energies to come through and protect us from the negative, evil entities that might come through. Um, and yeah, just surround us with protection. Um, and read the little comments here before we get started. Cover up the nappy head. Cover up the nappy head. Sorry, I'm not as funny as I was the other night when I was on pain medicine. Not on pain medicine anymore, guys. I can't be as funny as I am when I'm on that stuff. And I really don't even like taking the pain medicine for the simple fact that you can easily get addicted to that. And I don't want to get addicted to any kind of pain medicine. Don't want to do that. Um, let's turn on the turn on my speaker here. It shut off on me a while ago. So yeah, guys, right now, I'm not for sure what happened to Lee. I'm waiting to hear on him. I'm sure he's fine. He's good. I don't know. He might just be busy doing things, but uh trying to get him to go Randonautica, do another Randonautica adventure with us, guys. But he has the K2 meter and it's a different kind of K2 meter. But I'm actually looking for a K2 meter right now. I'm hoping to get enough money saved up or sell enough shirts or something to where I can get one of the K2 meters that everybody uses with the different kind of lights and things like that, so that I can put them up against the items and see if there's anything that comes through on that K2. If you're out there and you're watching and you want to donate some money, you could donate money down in my PayPal. But if you're one of those people who don't like to donate money, but you like to donate things to people that stuff that people need, you can hit my Amazon wish list up too as well. Or if you have a K2 meter, an extra one that you want to donate to the channel, you can do that. It's up to you guys. Eventually, I'll be able to get one, guys, but things happen and I'm getting there. We're trying. There's a lot of other spirit tools, or what I call ghost hunting tools, out there that I would like to get instead of using the necrophonic. Now, I really love. Now, necrophonic is not paying me to say this as a paid advertising, guys, but the necrophonic app, it really does work, guys. I know there's thoughts out there that it doesn't, but it really does work. It's one of the best apps out there. It's my favorite one to use, and it's one that everybody else uses. Hello, Janine. How are you? I see that you just showed up. Um, but yeah, I like the necrophonic app, guys. So But when you use the necrophonic app, you really have to be able to determine what you are hearing, guys, because um, sometimes the necrophonic app will just be saying a bunch of things that don't have any rhyme or reason. Um, and and it doesn't have anything to do with the questions that you ask. When I use the necrophonic app, uh, when I use the necrophonic app, what I will do is I will ask a question and then I'll push start and I'll give it at least 20 to 30 seconds for a reasonable answer to come through. Now, those answers will usually be really clear. It'll be a whisper, but it will be associated with the question that you are trying to ask, or it will be associated with something either in the room or something that you have on or something associated with you. But you have to listen to those key and for those key words. For instance, if you ask, or all right, a good example, the other night on the live show, we we asked the spirits to come through, and I had my sling on my arm, and what came through the spirit box when I asked them to come through, the word hurt come through the necrophonic app, right? It said hurt. They knew that I was in pain and they knew that I'd gotten hurt. That was associated with me. That was a key word that, as a paranormal investigator, those are key words that you pick up on and that you associate with. So you have to listen very carefully to what is coming through. That way you can determine on whether or not it's just noise or if it's actually something that's meant to be said. Let me go back and read some of the comments here. Sometimes I'll be talking and I won't be reading the comments. Um, Sometimes I can't do I can't read and talk at the same time. Uh, Janine said you're using a modern day Ouija board. Well, kind of, but no. To a certain point, yeah, it's just different. You're not really using it. All right, the difference between a Ouija board and everything else, Janine, is a Ouija board is made for not just spirits to come in, but for evil spirits to come in. If you use an angel board, right? I don't know if you ever heard of an angel board, but if you use an angel board, you are allowing positive energies to come through and not the negative energies to come through. If you use a spirit box, you are using basically a different kind of frequency for those spirits to communicate through. You're not really um it's it's just difficult to explain, but it's a very different aspect of how it's used and what could come through and what can't come through. Use a Ouija board, you're opening a total different portal into reality instead of for instance, okay, for instance, the difference between a spirit box, Janine, is a spirit uses the energy or and the frequencies to speak through. They don't have to come into this reality and move the piece that you're using on the Ouija board to move it across the board. When you uh when you use a Ouija board, you open a portal, a physical portal for that spirit to come through enough to be able to touch that what you call um what is the little triangle piece that you call there on the Ouija board? It just slipped my mind. But that piece, what you are doing is you're opening a portal strong enough for a spirit to move that piece across the board. Okay. So you're allowing that full apparition to be able to use physical contact. And when you do that, you are letting in some very, very, very strong entities in spirits to come through the planchette. Yes, Grey Wolf, you're right. The planchette to move that planchette across the board. You're asking for those stronger spirits to come through these portals. When you're using a spirit box, you're using frequencies. It's allowing you to open up the veil just enough to hear what they have to say, but not letting them come into our full physical reality and causing harm to us. If that makes any sense. Um, and yes, a demon, if you let a demon come through a spirit box and that demon, if it's strong enough, he can open that veil up and come through. But there's it's two different things there. Two different things. Uh, Well, there is in between heaven and hell. Even in the Bible, God talks about the different realities before you even get to heaven. They even talk about purgatory. Purgatory is a different reality and it's a different place before you get to heaven and hell. It's a place where you go when you die to learn a lesson to figure out whether or not you're going to go to heaven or hell. So there's not just a heaven and there's not just a hell, because there's this physical realm, and there's not only this physical reality, but there's multiples of reality between heaven and hell. So infinite things could happen, infinite possibilities, and infinite beliefs, and infinite scientific proofs across different realities in different things. Okay, for instance, Janine, in your reality where you're at, you and yourself, in your wherever you are, wherever you're at right now, that is your reality. And in your reality, that is what's going on. You believe that there's only heaven or hell and no other place in between, right? Well, everybody else believes something different. Everybody else believes in a different religion, and everybody else believes that there are different things before you get to heaven or hell. And every reality will have a different religion. So if you go into another reality, another parallel universe, those religions are going to be something that we can't even comprehend, because they're going to be way different than any human being has ever even thought of. But every reality has a different rule and different um, properties that makes up that reality. And not everything is the same. Not everything is just heaven or hell, or evil and good, or good and white, or demonic, or you're playing with this or you're playing with that, or it's like I said before, when we talk about religions, we talk about on this show all religions because all of our viewers have different beliefs. So I'm not saying that your belief is wrong. I'm just telling you what I believe and what I know this reality is because of my experience and what I choose to believe in. She wants to know, how do you determine the difference between the spirits that you're speaking to? Okay, some people have gifts, Janine. Some people have certain gifts to where they can see that spirit, they can feel that spirit, they can feel the essence. They sometimes can even smell that spirit. Um, and and you can determine which one is which. Are you speaking to somebody that you know in your past? If there's somebody that you know and they had passed and they're in the room with you and they're next to you, you might pick up on their energy. You know it's them. You know 100% it's them and not a demon. Why? Because, yes, a demon is going to lie to you. A demon might come through and try to sound like them. But who knows the person better than anybody else? other than you. You know that person that is close to you, you know everything about them. You know what they look like, you know how they act, you know their personality, you know smells, you know how they speak, you know the words that they use, you know their body language, and you know their looks on their face when they are in a mood and what kind of mood they're in. And you can pick up that on a spirit. You can determine whether that energy is the energy that you're looking for or not. It's there, and you just have to determine whether or not you believe if it's the demon or not. I know how to tell if there's a demon stalking me, and I pray to the good Lord, and the good Lord takes that demon and puts him out there and keeps him away from me. He protects me, and he will protect you too. The Lord made everything, demons, spirits, it's all here. It's all out there in our reality. That's what this channel is for, to prove that this stuff exists, to prove that there is um the afterlife. The Bible talks about the afterlife. So to sit there and say that there's only a heaven or hell and there's nothing in between, the Bible talks about the in between, Janine. The Bible talks about the places in between heaven or hell. So if you believe in the Bible, then you need to believe that there's something in between heaven or hell, because that's what it says. A lot of religions talk about the in between. Just a curious mind, she is. She just wants to know what else is out there. She's somebody who hasn't been taught what is real in this reality, what the elites have not taught us. That's what she is confused about. She is confused about her reality because she was not taught the things that we needed to be taught. As a spirit, as a human being, as a spiritual being, that's what we do. We are naturally connected to one another. We are naturally connected to these other realms. We as a species, we as a human being, Homo sapiens, as a spirit, we are multidimensional beings. That's what we are. We are multidimensional. Our spirits travel outside of our bodies. Before we get into our bodies, before we are born, and after we die, our spirits leave our body. They go on to these other places. They go on to these other realities. And God even speaks of that. He not only talks about the seven realms, but he also talks about how the levels of heaven can keep going on further and further past the 12th dimensions. You talk about 4D, 5D, all these other dimensions. Right now we're in 3D, crossing over to 5D. And in the Bible, God talks about the realms that you have to get to, the different levels before you get there, the different realms that you have to go through. It talks about that. You just have to be taught what's real and what's not. So, like I said, She's a curious mind that is learning, and she has questions, lots and lots of questions. There's no hate, Janine. I understand that you have questions and you believe what you believe. Sorry. I'm not going to say anything bad about Janine because she could be a really good person. You could be a really good person, but you can't get on this channel and just hate what we're talking about and say that we're wrong and all this because, like I said, everybody believes in something else, and we're not going to hate on you. You're still family. Well, Janine, I know one thing. God says that when there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. What does that mean? It could mean several different things. It could mean ghosts roaming the earth. We're seeing more and more proof of ghosts happening in our reality around us all the time. People interacting with ghosts, people interacting with demons, people interacting with beings not from this earth, people experiencing paranormal activity more and more the closer we get to the end times. Every religion talks about the end times. Every religion talks about the apocalypse. Every religion talks about these events in time that wipe out the entire earth. So when we talk about no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth, and we're seeing more and more activity of ghosts and things like that to intervene with us. We see them go behind us. We see them knock something off the the table and move dolls and stuff like that. Is that what we're talking about when we talk about the dead will walk the earth? That there's no more room in hell, that these spirits are no longer allowed into the gates of hell. The gates are closed and spirits are roaming all over the earth, causing havoc because they have nowhere else to go. They have nowhere else to turn to. Or does it mean zombies are just going to start coming up out of their graves and start walking the earth? Is that what they're talking about? Zombies? What would you rather believe in? Spirits roaming the earth or zombies roaming the earth? The Bible also talks about zombies. If you read the Bible really, really close and you read it 2 or 3 times, you will see in there. Eventually, you will get to the part and you will talk. You will see where it talks about the dead being reanimated. A body without a soul. A body without a soul is a zombie. The Bible says a lot of things. The Bible says a lot of things about a lot of things. And there's a lot of things that should have been put into that Bible that did not get put into that Bible. For instance, the book of Eden. The book of Eden should have been in the Bible, right? That's about Adam and Eve. It should have been put into the Bible. The whole version of the book of Eden should have been put into the Bible, but it wasn't. When they talk about Adam and Eve and how Adam and Eve had 3 sons, now it says in the Bible, right? It says in there that Adam and Eve were the only ones here on earth. But you read the book of Eden, the real book of Eden, before the Bible changed the book of Eden and put it into their own words and put it into the version that you're talking about, Janine. They had 3 kids, and one of them was kicked out of the Garden of Eden. And when he returned with a wife. If they were the only ones here on earth, where did the wife come from? It also says in there that there were beings here other than just Adam and Eve. And that when man put their eyes upon this other being, that man became so scared that he was frightened of that being, that being, became thought as a demon. So when we're talking about other religions and we're talking about other beliefs and we're talking about ghosts and we're talking about hauntings and what happens during a haunting, and you say, well, you don't believe because there's only one place that you go, and that's heaven or hell, and there's no in between, then don't sit there and say you believe in the Bible, because the Bible talks about the in between. That's where we got to where we're at now, is because somebody come up with the thought that there was only one place that you could go when you died. That was either heaven or hell, and you could not roam this earth as a spirit. That's how we got off subject, guys. Love you, but like I said, there's an answer for everything. It's in all religions. And if you read all religions, every religion connects to one another and says pretty much the same thing as all the other religions. It depends on how you as a person goes out there into the world and live by that religion. Are you going to go out there and put positive energies into the world, or are you going to go out there and just put negative comments, negative sayings, just being negative all the time, just going out there and just raising havoc? That's what religion is all about. How you as a person live and how you don't. It doesn't, religion is not about what another person believes. It's not about whether or not you believe something different than the other person. Religion is about making the world a better place. It's believing in a higher being that everyone can say, could you take my pain away? Everything's going to be okay. Could you please help? Religion is about believing in something greater, spreading peace, talking about peace, talking about good things, good, positive things, not telling people you are wrong, not telling people negative things because of what you believe. not to be spreading negative energies throughout the world. No matter what, if you go out there and you create negative energy, you're going to get negative energy back into your reality. God says the same thing in the Bible. If you are going out acting a fool, you are going to be treated like a fool. That's what it is. That's what everybody needs to believe in the world in order for the world to come together and to be peaceful, to be a peaceful human civilization out there. You have to believe in positive energy, believing in positive outputs, believing in nothing but peace, tranquility, and positivity. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And I know one thing that they should have put in the Bible that they did not put in the Bible. And that should have been the number one thing. Come on, Karen. Wish a Karen would. That's what I heard a YouTuber say before, talking about Karens and how they act. Because no matter what a what a Karen believes, and I'm sorry if your name is Karen out there, if you're listening and your name is Karen, I promise you I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the AKA Karen that everybody talks about, that has no rhyme or reason about anything. That all they want to do is spread negativity and think that they are in the right, no matter whether or not they're wrong or they're proven wrong or anything like that. You know, that's what should have been in the Bible. It should have been in there. Don't be a Karen. Help one another. If you see somebody out there that has questions, needs help, you help them. You don't criticize them. You don't tell them they're wrong. You say, hey, look, there might be a better way than what you're doing. There might be a better way to believe something or to believe in something. That's what it's all about, guys. It's about helping your fellow human, your fellow man, your brother, your neighbor, your family. That's what it's all about. That's what religion is about, love and kindness. Love and kindness. That is the whole of law, Janine. That is right. You're right there. And that's what religion is supposed to be about. That exact statement that you said right there. So, all the other stuff that was asked or was talked about that was negative or anything like that, that right there, that this is it. This is what religion is all about. I'm going to show it. Let me get it brought up here. Let me get it brought up here. Hang on a minute. There it goes. There it goes. Guys, Janine, that's what it's all about right there. Every religion in the world is about that statement right there. It doesn't have anything to do with whether somebody believes in something wrong or whether they're wrong in their beliefs or that they're satanic rituals. It's just like my logo, Janine. I'm sorry. But the comment that you made about my logo, girl, this logo right here, this one, I don't know if you remember the comment. I'm not going to say it on this live show. I'm not going to say it on this live show, but the comment that you made about my logo was absolutely 100% wrong. That is not what my logo means. My logo does not, Janine, it does not mean that we are serving Satan. You understand, Janine? That is not what that logo means. That logo means that God is watching you. No matter what, He is watching you. That's what that logo means. There is an all-seeing, powerful God, and He is watching everything you do and everything you say. That's what God is doing. And that's what my logo, that's what that right there stands for. That is God's eye watching everything you do. That is God right there protecting me from the evil that I could be getting into to make these videos for you. So for you to make a comment and tell me that we are serving Satan on this channel, if that's what you believe, don't watch this channel. Don't watch it at all. If that's what you believe, because that's not what we do here. That's not what we do at all. Just like I don't want to talk bad about you. I don't want to say anything negative about you whatsoever because I love you as a person. I'm trying to get you to understand the difference between love one another and telling people what they believe in is wrong, or because they believe in something different than what you believe in doesn't make them a Satanist. They don't believe in it, or that they only worship in Satan. That's not what we are. I'm a minister. I'm a reverend. You call me Reverend Big Sassy, Janine. I don't hate you. I don't want to talk mean about you, and I don't want to say anything negative about you because I know you are very confused right now. No, you are very confused. But I just needed to say that because it hurt my heart as a person for you to talk about my logo the way you did. I love you. It's all I could say. Be kind to everybody. Just because it's different than what you believe in doesn't mean that they're wrong or that they believe in Satan. So, to change the mood and to change the subject, guys, let's bring in some spirits and see what they believe. Let's see if they believe the same thing that Janine believes. Huh? I should have named this show, This Is For You, Janine. I love you. I love you. Oh, I will leave that up to my moderators. Um, I don't see right now that it's bad enough to block her because, like I said, she's confused and she has a lot of questions. We still need to love her as a person, right? She's still a person, she's still a human being. She still needs to be shown the right path, and there's a lot of learning for her to do to get on the right path of what needs to be on. You know, if it gets bad enough, y'all make that decisions, mods. I'll leave that to you guys. But like I said, right now, I think she's just a very confused girl, and she's got questions that need to be answered, and we need to help her find her way. That's what I believe. That's why I don't want to say anything bad about her. You know, that's why I don't want to say anything negative about her because that's what my beliefs are. I could quote you all kinds of Bible verses, Janine, if that's what you want. You know, if that's what you need to believe in the Bible. You know, that's the difference between me and every other minister is I'm not going to go out there and I'm not going to quote you a bunch of quotes from the Bible to tell you what you need to believe in because I believe in more than just the Bible. I believe that there's more out there than just what the Bible says. God speaks to me every night and tells me how I need to tell people how to live. God tells me every night how to be the next day, tells me what I need to do and what I don't need to do. I talk to him all the time. If you believe in God enough and you believe that there's a God, then you also believe that you can sit there and you can pray to God and talk to him. So you go ahead and if you need Bible verses, Janine, I promise you, I tell you what, you can hit my Facebook page up, Mixed Breed Entertainment, and hit me up in a message, Janine, because I think you need a lot of religion counsel. I think there's more that needs to. I think I can help you a lot more, Janine. I think that's what's going on right now, guys. Right now, I think we are seeing a person who needs help, who is crying out to God, who wants to believe that God exists, who wants to believe that she's going to heaven no matter what. That's what I believe. I believe that there's something about Janine that needs my help. And it's not just about Bible verses, Janine. But if that's what you want, that's what I can do. I can give you a Bible lesson, private lessons all day long about the Bible. And I can tell you right now what you were doing wrong by quoting a Bible verse. But I'm not going to do that because that's not what this channel is. But if you need my help, Janine, hit my Facebook page up or hit me in an email and I'll email you back. I'll FaceTime you and I'll give you counsel. That's what I'll do. Here, Janine, I'm going to do this for you. This is for you right here. Okay? And you hit my email up. You hit my email up, and I'll give you all the counsel that you need. I will give you all the Bible verses that you need. If that's what you need, Janine. If you need a preacher, if you need a church to come to, if you have any kind of questions, I'm there for you. Okay? But this channel is for all religions. This channel is for everybody out there who wants to spread peace, love, and tranquility. Okay? Does that answer your question? Does that help you any? I'm not one of those preachers or ministers who's going to go out there and push you to a certain religion and tell you all other religions are wrong. Nope. Is that our Randonautica stalker? Is that what everybody's talking about? Do you work for Randonautica? Jeffrey says he believes that Jazz and Chris are just entertainers and that their content is staged. That was one of the reasons why I started my channel. I'm not going to say that they are just entertainers and their content staged, because I don't know. If you believe that, that's fine. That's 100% okay to believe that, because I could see how you can believe that. It's like this, guys. Is it fake? Is it real? Is it fake? Is it real? So I go out here, I start Randonautica. I start going to these pinpoints. I'm thinking at first, the first month, I'm going to tell you right now, for the first month of me doing Randonautica, I believed 100% every video out there that was on Randonautica and them finding things at these pinpoints were fake. I believed that everything was faked for the whole month, the very first month that I was doing Randonautica. And then, guys, I started finding stuff at the pinpoints that just did not make any sense whatsoever. Or did it? I find something at a pinpoint and I thought, man, it don't mean nothing. And then the more I played, I was like, wait a minute. I remember last time I did, I found this or I found that. And then something started to click inside me to think, what the crap is going on with Randonautica? I've got to document what is going on with Randonautica. I got to let other people know what I'm finding while I'm out there or doing Randonautica. I have got to document everything I find during Randonautica. That's what I was thinking, guys. I was thinking, what in the crap is going on? This app is crazy. This app is absolutely nuts. I believe everybody has their own encounter during Randonautica. This is a theory that I have, guys. Everybody has a different experience during randonauting. One person might find cell phones, another person might find a lot of dolls, another person might find this, another person might find that. But that one reason why I believe that the reason why is because every place is different. So far in between Yasko and me, or Lee, exploring with Lee where he's down there. JC Fashion, Fashion, Facing, however he pronounce it. I'm sorry, JC. I I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Jody out at haunting the dead. They're so in between every one of us that not all of us is dealing with the same person. I'm in a totally different state. I got a totally different person setting these pinpoints up and putting things and messing with me, and they have their own ways of doing things. Maybe that's just their thoughts. That's how they think is, they think what they're going to do out there at these pinpoints is going to scare somebody. So what do they think? They think by them putting some sort of clown at these pinpoints in Kentucky, in Owensboro somewheres, near my area. They think it's funny to put a clown out there in the middle of nowhere on an old gravel road. But down there in Florida, they might think it's funny putting a cell phone on the end on an old gravel road, which down there they have dirt or clay. Down there they don't have gravel. Some roads are gravel. But that's what we're trying to prove here. Is it staged? Is it not staged? What's going on? What is it about these? Are they targeting people who play the most? Is that why a lot of people don't find anything? Because they play every now and then, they don't find anything. So they, you know, hesitate to open the app the next time. So it takes them longer to go out and this or that. And they don't play that much. So they're not finding nothing. Are they targeting the people that play the most? Are they targeting people who spend the most money on Randonautica? Or is it just hackers who see somebody playing Randonautica on YouTube and think, I'm going to go mess with them? Who's being targeted? How do they determine who's being targeted? How many people is being targeted? A lot of questions about Randonautica. A lot of questions about Randonautica. I can tell you not right now with JC or with CJ. I keep saying JC. I don't know why it's CJ facing. I can tell you right now, he did not bust out his back window himself. That was a brand new car. Brand new car. Him and Sonny did not stage that. I'll tell you that right now. He wouldn't have done that to his own car. Don't believe that at all. I believe that he had somebody targeting him and they busted out his window and they gone too far. Makes me wonder, what am I going to run into when I'm out there? That's one reason why I didn't go out there with a broken wing, guys. When I go randonauting, I'm going to make sure I have all my limbs ready to roll. I'm going to make sure my guns are locked and loaded. And when I mean guns, I'm talking about those guns right there. Let somebody roll up on me. Let me catch somebody next to my car getting ready to bust out my window. Hello, Kentucky. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I really am. I'm sorry to hear that. My prayers go out to you. Kentucky, if you want, hit me up on the Facebook page and send me a private message. I'd like to talk to you a little bit more, if it's okay. I'd like to talk to you in private. Hit my Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook or something, send me an email. I would really like to talk to you in private there, buddy. My heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry about that. I really am. I love you, and there's nothing that I would be able to say to you that would make it better right now. I know there's not. I know what you're going through. I know what your pain is like. I think I'm going to take a minute right now. I'm going to take a minute of silence. I'm going to take a minute of silence. And I'm going to draw in those suffering energies from you, Kentucky. Okay? I'm going to try to take as much away from you as I can, so it won't be so unbearable, maybe, for you. That's what I'm here for. To take that suffering away. To take that pain and suffering away as much as I can. And give it back to God. Have God take it from me. So tonight after the show, I'm going to do as much as I can to pray for you and to take that energy from you so you can try to be what some like I said, there's nothing that can be said right now. It's very, very sad to lose somebody like that, especially your parent. But I'll be here for you, okay? Hit me up. Let's get back to Rando Nautica. Do we put parent? Do we put Rando Nautica in with the paranormal genre? That's the question. Do we believe that Rando Nautica is so crazy and so unpredictable, so I don't even know what the word is for it. So strange that we could put it in the category of paranormal. I mean, because the paranormal means pretty much everything that is outside the norm. Strange things that happen that cannot be explained, whether it be ghosts, hauntings, demons, witches, Bigfoot. They category Bigfoot in with the paranormal. If you category Bigfoot into paranormal, I don't know. Do you put Rando Nautica in there? Because, like I said, there are a lot of things strange things happen. For instance, on a live show, we go back in time. How did we go back to 1998 or 1999? How did Rando Nautica not only take us to a place that was built in 1999, but that was the thing. Not only did it take us to a place that was back in time, but it took us to a place where one of our viewers said, "Don't you think it'd be cool if it took us back to 1999?" Before we even got to the pinpoint, on our way to the pinpoint, on a live show with no cuts. How do you explain that? Not only did we go back in time, but at the exact moment that I realized that a viewer said, "Wouldn't it be cool if we went back to 1999?" The camera started glitching out. It froze. There was a weird noise in the background. There was a weird feeling as I was getting back into my car, as if I came out of a portal and ended up back in my own timeline. You're right, Tammy. You're right about that. Everything can be explained. We just don't have the the evidence, right? For every scientific method or every scientific theory, every scientific mathematical equation, something, science can be explained. Everything can be explained by science, should I say. So we could probably say, if we had the evidence in front of us and had the whatever happened written down on paper to show us, say, hey, as you was driving to this pinpoint, a portal opened up and you went back in time to your intent, because that's what Randonautica does. Or was it just a coincidence? Jonah said that viewer could be from the dark web. Well, Mossy, I don't know. Mossy's a good guy. I don't think he would have been the one to pull that one off. I could be wrong, but nope. Mossy, are you here tonight? Maybe not. He might be at work right now, guys. Or he might be out making a video. Gray Wolf, did you just say you had Randonautica abs? You've been working out? You've been working out behind scenes, haven't you? You got the Randonautica abs. Her and Tammy. uh, yeah, I do need an EMF detector. I need one of those K2 meters, Tina. There's a link down below to my Amazon wish list. If somebody wants to give me one, you can send me one. I'm saving up for it, for a K2 meter. Oh. But yeah, guys, we're going to do some more randonauting tomorrow. And I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if that came through on the microphone, but there was a loud growl just then. And it sounds like there's something back there in that back corner moving around, guys. Ow! I just hit my elbow. So it's getting about that time. We need to break out the Necrophonic app, guys, and ask some questions. Lady Grace said she heard the growl. comment said it sounded like you were breathing in the mic. Boy, that gets me every time. I wasn't expecting it to be that loud, guys. My pop, my real dad, his name is Albert. Albert is his name. Tina, yes, I have tried GhostTube. Actually, I have it. Let me see if I have it on this phone. I don't know if I have it on this phone. I don't have it on this phone. I could download it later again, but I've used it and I've had a lot of luck with GhostTube, but I was just reading some comments. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, I've used GhostTube and I loved it at the time, but when I got the Necrophonic app, I turned to it. I have better results out of it. There would be times where GhostTube would give me a word, and it just lots of times that it would only give me one word at a time and not a whole sentence, but it would, like I said, it would have I would get good results from GhostTube, but I get better results from the Necrophonic. If you guys don't want to pay for the Necrophonic app, you know what? I might be getting it mixed up with something else. Because I have the SLS app, but I don't remember if it says GhostTube. It might be a different. Now it won't even look at this, guys. It won't even go in there. It won't even open up the app. Normally, it always opens up the app. Something's going on. I do have the SLS app, but it won't come on right now. Sorry, accidentally hit that. That was my fault. Scared the crap out of me. So I got a really good comment the other day talking about somebody's granddaughter being really young and watching my channel, and she said she has a special gift and she wanted me to know that. I think she's 6 years old, and she said she wanted me to know that she watches my channel and that she has special abilities, that she can hear people, what they're thinking, what their thoughts are. She knows what people are thinking. She can read your mind. She's very special. And I can't wait to get to talk to her a little bit more. And get to know her. I think it's really cool that when young kids come out and they say that they have special abilities, and most of them do. I could tell you this. I've been around kids at 5, 6 years old that would talk about their past lives, talk about their ability to be able to see spirits, talk about their ability to see when people are going to pass away, which some people say that's seeing the future, but when people see those kind of ordeals, they're all different. Some people might just only see tragedy happen, and it might be a way for the universe to say this is a way for you to help. But it seemed pretty cool that I had somebody that reached out to me and wanted to tell me that. Um, Delia, what's up? I see you just got in here. Yeah, now they are starting to realize that we are getting ready to communicate. There's going to be more activity behind me. They know that we're getting ready to communicate, and they might have something to say tonight. So let's go ahead and start this. Um, go back and see if y'all see anything on this table that had slid. It sounded like something on this table slid across that parchment paper. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like something was sliding across the parchment paper there on that table. Um, it was kind of like a scraping noise, like something like well, that's what it was. That's what I think it was. Sorry, Mickey. I'm so sorry that I cannot say that. Is it McDilia? Is that how you say it? McDilia? I might be saying it wrong, but I'll call you Mickey. uh, so, yeah, we're gonna since we got all the um uh I'm sorry, Mickey. I yeah, I don't know if I try to pronounce it right or not. I don't mean no disrespect. I just don't know how to pronounce that. I love you though. I have a lot of Hispanic people who subscribe, and it's hard for me to pronounce names. I don't know if you are Hispanic or not, But the last name there just kind of reminded me of another viewer. Um, my mom's fault she named me. I was supposed to. I just got a message that scared the crap out of me. It's Lito. Lito want to know what's up. Yeah, I have a lot of Hispanic uh, viewers and subscribers, and I love you guys. Um, um, hopefully, if you guys say something in the chats and I can't translate it right, hopefully, um, I'll do the best I can to translate whatever I can. I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's not working out very well, but I'm trying to learn some Spanish. Um, because of the fact that I have for the fact that I have a lot of viewers that are Hispanic, and there's a lot of viewers that I have here in town that are Hispanic, and they're really good people, good dudes. Let me tell you, these guys, man, they are hard workers, really good guys, man. I talk to them all the time, and I'm trying to get them to teach me Spanish, but I think they be messing with me sometimes. Tina said Rosetta Stone. uh, but I'm trying. For all my Hispanic people, I'm trying. For you guys, uh, maybe Mickey can tell me how to say I love you in Spanish. And I'll tell you guys I love you in Spanish as much as I can. Loyalty Warrior, what's up? What's going on? So the M is silent. Is that what it is? The M is silent. TMO. Probably didn't say that right, did I? TMO. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll try. I'll figure it out. Um, but yeah, I love all my Hispanic people. I love you. Um, let's see if there's any Hispanic spirits here with me tonight. Are there any spirits that are Hispanic or maybe that speak any kind of Spanish that would love to come through tonight and communicate with us? Um, if so, could you tell me your name and say hello in Spanish? I didn't know what it said. Was there any Spanish words in there coming through? How many spirits are here with me tonight?
4.
4. Is there any spirits that need help that want to communicate and try to get a message through? What is your name? Tina said German, anyone? I used to know this German girl. She was a student, and man, her accent was so fine. Also met these two chicks when I was down in Slidell, Louisiana. I was down there and I was working at the Mickey D's, guys, for $22 an hour. Can you believe that? I know people here in Owensboro, they would have a hard time believing that you would work at Mickey D's for $22 an hour. But I tell you what, I did. And I worked with these two girls that were from, they were Hungarian. And one of their names was Mariana. And oh man, her accent. Wow. Wow. It's like, I know a couple of Hispanic girls. Man, oh man, it eats me up. The way they talk, their accent, man, it is so sexy and so fine. Man, those days, huh? But sounded like there was 4 spirits here with us tonight. Um, um, he's getting a sexy voice. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Man. Y'all got me all focused. My focus is all off right now. Y'all got my focus all off. Oh, yeah. Is there any spirits that would like to come through and say hello? I heard I had a message. That's what I heard. I heard a voice come through and say, I have a message. What message would you like to say? Can you say it? Oh, Lady Grace said I sounded like Joey. I've been to New York a lot. I got some Italian in my family, I could really easily bring out my Italian heritage to you guys and let you guys know what it's like, but that's not me, yo. you know. Um a lot of my family talk like that. Um what kind of message would you like to say? Could you repeat that message? Is there someone you would want me to give a message to? If so, could you say their name?
Yeah.
Tell me if you heard this. Now, I heard Bruce, but Loyalty Warrior just said, "You got this, baby." And I just heard "You got this" on the Spirit app. Did you guys hear that? I'm from Chicago too. Actually, me and Lito, we just got a deal up in Chicago to go record Rando Noya. So we're going to be up there sometime to record Rando Noya down onto the app or down onto an album. And we're going to be recording the music video to Rando Noya. So we're going to be up there sometime. We're working on some big plans with that song, guys. Are there any spirits here that can see into the future? If so, is this song that I wrote, is it going to be a big hit? That was kind of spooky, guys. So you can show me how to say your name correctly. Can't tell me how to say it correctly. You can show me. Then they said, I hear something, Ted, and then when you did it again, I heard you get this. Got this. Yeah. I heard you got this. Um Kono came down here. OMG, dog scared me. Kono scare you. He sneak up on us. What's the matter, buddy? You want to say hello? Come on. Say hello to everybody. Get that kisses. Give me a hug. Oh, you give me a hug. That's Kono, everybody. Okay. That scared the bejesus out of me. Scared me to death. It's okay. That's Jimmy Church just telling me that he's on Twitter, guys. He's sending me a message. Yep. Dog shadow spooky. Look at his eyes. What are you doing, Kono? You going back upstairs, go night night? Wouldn't matter. So are there any spirits down here that need help crossing over tonight?
Yeah.
If you need help crossing over, could you give me your name so when I pray, I can pray for God to help you cross over and to see the light that you need to see? Could you confirm that name again? Now, Kono just went upstairs, guys. I'll move to the side so he's not behind me. What the crap? Jimmy, is that you? You better not be tweeting me again, Jimmy. He is. He's got open lines right now going on, guys. Jimmy Church. Jimmy Church has got open lines going on right now. Is there a dog spirit with us right now? For the ones who need to cross over, could you give me your names again so that I can confirm which ones need the help crossing over? What was that? I'm going to stand this lighter up on this table here. If you want, you can knock that lighter off of that table. All you have to do is push it. Let us know that you're here. Can you knock the lighter off of the table? Everybody says they see a dog spirit next to me somewheres. I'm not seeing it in my camera. Did you just hear that? That wasn't Kono. Now Kono's barking. Let me check my security cameras, guys. All right, sorry guys. I was checking out my security cameras. Normally when Kono barks, he will bark when somebody comes up into the yard. I know the first couple of dog barks that I heard was not him. What I'm thinking is it was when I looked at my security camera, I could see somebody walking by. down the street. So and they must have had a dog. Um, I couldn't see. The only thing I could see over the top of the cars in the driveway, I could see their head walking down, and it looked like they were walking a dog. So it could have been just another dog. But I think that's what he was barking at, another dog outside walking by. Tina said, if that spirit dog gets up and walks away, I'm off this live. Where's it at, guys? Where is it at? Right? Is it right here? Right here? Right there? Is that what you are seeing? What the? Um, I don't know if y'all noticed that right there. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore what just happened. I'm just going to ignore what just happened, guys. I'm not even going to say it. Nope. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm officially freaked out. I'm officially freaked out right now. And yeah, something pulled my chair. It didn't pull my arm, it pulled the chair. Tina, that is right. Something pulled my freaking chair just now. I'm officially freaked out. Was that you that pulled my chair? Why did you pull my chair? Were you trying to hurt me or were you just trying to get my attention? That second voice said, it said scary. Is it scary? Did you pull my chair to get my attention or are you trying to hurt me? Okay. Okay. I started to get a little freaked out there, but because when I said, "Are you trying to hurt me?" I heard hurt, something hurt, and then I heard fingers. I think the ghost is trying to tell me something about me being hurt, and it's the brace around my right here next to my fingers. I think that might have been what the spirit might be trying to say. but I still want to know if the spirit, are you trying to hurt me or get my attention? Fingers again. It said fingers like 3 or 4 times there. Are you talking about my fingers? I mean, it's also getting ready to turn midnight, guys. It's going to get a lot more busier down here. Whoa. Leto said, "Are you asleep?" I said, "Yep." Hey, Timberwolf. Uh, my arm, it feels better as long as I'm not moving it. I don't have it in the sling. Um, I can stretch it right there before it starts hurting. Right there before it starts hurting. I can raise it up about right there before it starts hurting. Now, my wrist is another thing. My wrist hurts really bad. If I turn my wrist in any direction like that, it just hurts really, really bad. Really bad. But I'm doing a lot better. I'm moving a little bit more. Thank you for asking. You need me to shave that? I'll shave that off, okay? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Watch out now. Watch out now. Colleen. Oh. I love you guys. Um oh, y'all get me so distracted. Y'all get me so distracted. Try to look my best. I've been down for a while, guys, because of my wrist. I haven't shaved. My hair looks nappy. I have lost 15 pounds, though. Oh, okay. Like I said, it's getting ready to come up on midnight. And the spirits down here are going to be coming out a little bit more the later it gets. They usually do. Uh, but Dress me up. You should see me in a suit. I got some suits upstairs. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. I got some really nice suits upstairs to dress in. But we're getting off subject, guys. Y'all are getting me all blushy. Um, like I said, I just been lounging around, wanted to hang out with somebody tonight. Um, I keep losing my concentration because I'm looking at the screen, guys, and I keep seeing. Now, I looked at the live show the other night from last night, and let me tell you what. Tina, Tina says she wants a suit on my next live show. Oh boy. What suit you want to see me in? You want to see me in my superhero outfit? You want to see me dress up and go out and fight crime? Suit up. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Are there any spirits here that want to see me dress in a suit? I thought I heard one of them say, bring it. I thought I heard one of them say, bring it on. What kind of suit would you want me to be in? Would you want to see me in a Gucci suit? Would you want to see me in a nice suit? Do you want to see me in an old pimp suit? Do you want to see me in a workout suit? Do you want to see me? Oh, Tina says 3-piece suit. What do you got to say there, spirits? Yeah, Timberwolf. We were talking about that earlier, guys. For 500 likes, guys, I have my Guardian Omega, my own character, Guardian Omega, superhero outfit back there hanging up. And for 500 likes, guys, I will dress up as Guardian Omega and I will run out there and I will do some rando nodding for you guys and try to fight some crime. For 500 likes in this video right here, 500 likes. We can do it because we have 800 subscribers, guys. If we can't get 500 likes, I will dress up as a superhero. I will go on scooter patrol again, and I will go out there and fight some crime with Randonautica using the Randonautica app. Our intent is going to be crime related all day long, and we'll just go out there and fight some crime, man. We'll call it rando superheroing, or we'll call it rando we'll call it the superhero segment of Randonautica. I'm not asking for 500 or 50,000 likes. Like everybody, all them big YouTubers say, get 50,000 likes. I'll do this. I'm just asking for 500 and I'll do something crazy for you guys. 500 likes. I'll do something just totally crazy. I will dress up and I will run out in public like a maniac playing Randonautica. Was there any spirits that want to see me dress up as a superhero and go out and fight some crime playing Randonautica? It got quiet, guys. As you can see, it was still playing, but it was quiet. They didn't know what to think about that question. For 1,000. For 1,000 likes, guys, I would do something even more crazier. We're still waiting to hear back from Lee. Rando Loyalty Warrior. Are there any spirits that think that I'll get 500 likes on this video? I want to ask something different than none other YouTuber asks. Are there any spirits here that enjoy communicating and being on my videos? Now they said watching. Yes, they are watching you. How do you feel about that? Do you like being on video? Do you like being on YouTube and answering questions and communicating with us? There was some yeses and there was some nos. Do you guys enjoy talking to me from the other side? I have a question for the spirits. Do you think I'm the one that is the ghost? Or are you the ghost? Night, Colleen. I'll see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Tell your sister I said what's up, good night, and I love you. Are there any spirits here that want to tell Colleen good night? I think I heard a whisper come through that said sweet dreams. That's what it sounded like, anyways. So again, are there any spirits here or entities that is trying to communicate from the other side? Are you dead or are you alive and still just communicating with this side of the veil? Could you repeat that? Are you on the other side alive and still communicating between realities and between worlds to communicate with us, and we just think you are dead? Is this the spirit world? Is this the reality that we call the spirit realm? Okay, guys, we've been going almost 3 hours. We'll wait another 10 minutes or so, and I'll be telling you guys good night. I want to tell all the spirits, thanks for communicating with us tonight. I want to thank you and invite you back to communicate later. If there's any spirits here that are positive, good spirits and are here to protect and are here to just communicate and be friends, you're very welcome to be here anytime. And if there's anything that you would like to say before we end this session, now would be the time to say it, or to get your message out before we close this. Could you tell me what realm you are in, what you call your reality or what you call your world? What was that, guys? That was kind of spooky. I just want to tell you good night, spirits. And if you are a ghost that is trapped and need to cross over to the other side, please God help those spirits cross over. And if there are any spirits that need any other kind of help, I hope that you can communicate with me in the next session, and try to be more clear next time. Also, I will be praying for those spirits that do need help. And also, I would like to say um, to all of my viewers, to all of my subscribers, new subscribers, old subscribers, all the subscribers in between, I want to say I love you. Thanks for all the support. Um, I want to say to all my new viewers, I'm over here hitting my head because I'm too close to the mic. But I want to say to all my new viewers, thank you for subscribing. I want to tell all my old viewers, thank you for subscribing. And we're going to do a lot more live vids or live YouTube shows, do some podcasts, and do some more rando nodding, guys and ladies. Those of you, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, of all types, of all color, and all sizes. Tell all you ladies out there, good night, sweet dreams. I love you. And until next time, peace out.